to this issue of corruption that has been at the center stage of Kenyan public debate. Whose role? Who is responsible? And I will say, as president, if there's one issue that has frustrated me, it's this issue.
Outbreaks of corruption are...
His remarks definitely set the tempo for the 7th Statehouse Summit on Governance and Accountability. President Kenyatta said he has played his role in fighting graft, cautioning politicians against using the issue for selfish gain. Seemingly frustrated, he lashed out at state agencies involved in the fight against graft for not undertaking their mandate.
How many cases are before the courts of law? Justice. How many cases do you have? Now, do you expect me? What do you want? To go and set up a firing squad at Uhuru Park so that people can be happy? Are we not a country that respects the rule of law? We as Kenyans are committed. If we as Kenyans want to make progress, then all those agencies, all those offices that have been created by our constitution should do their part.
The NYS and Eurobond scams were also brought into light, with the buck of blame being passed on institutions with the criminal justice chain and especially the judiciary.
I have not received any single file in which Anne Waiguru is a suspect or recommended to be charged.
We only take people to go through the DPP, of course, where we have established an evidence against an individual, not because they are mentioned. We are still investigating many more.
You're still investigating?
It so happens that through our ongoing investigations, evidence is picked.
It's on the same note that the president implicitly rubbished claims imposed by Raila Odinga that the Eurobond money was stolen. He insists that leaders should refrain from politicizing corruption.
Are you telling me that the Treasury and the Federal Reserve Bank of the United States have colluded? Yani mjinga ni nani? Surely. That the Kenyan government and the US government have colluded. Na huyu anasema anataka kwenda interrogate Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Guy.
Going forward, action plans were identified that would assist in curbing the vice that is slowly eating into the country's economy.
Traffic cases which only require 2 witnesses take up to 3 years to finalize. And I will mention Makadara as the worst court in this matter. If these cases were had with speed, we would not be bribing. We would rather give out. I would rather be taken to court and argue my case other than giving out money.
One of the things that I'm really fed up about is having to take notes every day in court of every witness that comes to me. Automate the courts. That will cut down so much of the business of the court. I will be able to engage in looking at witnesses, etc.
This is not the first time that President Kenyatta has talked tough over cases of corruption in the country. In November last year, President Uhuru Kenyatta declared corruption a national security threat, directing all security and anti-corruption agencies to up their game in fighting the vice.
Pole sana.